Thanks for joining me for another edition of This Old Guild. I'm Scotty D, and this is a Guild D-50SB from 1973. And the SB stands for Sunburst, and you can see someone stripped that right off of here. They put on this ridiculous looking bridge with screws, and I think it was all in an attempt to lower the string action because it needs a neck reset. And I get to see and witness all sorts of bonehead shit around here. Things that happened way back in the day, back in the 70s and 80s. People did crazy shit to try to fix their guitars because they didn't know the right way to do it. So I made this bridge, and I wanted to get the footprint of it figured out before I did the neck reset and the paint job. So the next thing I'm going to do, or the first thing you'll see me do, is I'll take this off and I'll take the neck off, and then we'll get this body ready and prepped, and we'll put on a kind of a iced tea sunburst to it, and then we'll reassemble it and see how it sounds. Hold on. These Guild necks are notorious for the lacquer cracking off when you apply the heat to reset the neck or pull the neck. So I'm going to prepare the lacquer for softening it with a chemical called lacquer retarder. First I got to get all this schmutz off of it. There's a whole bunch of guck and grime. See all that? For the retarder to penetrate down into the lacquer, I need to make sure it's clean. So I'll go around the whole thing with this simple green and get it all clean, and then we'll brush on that retarder. In my 6 years in business, I've only seen one other guitar that was this dirty, and that was like a Martin D18. And I remember when I was cleaning that guitar thinking, that guy must have just like slathered his whole belly in bacon grease and just sat around naked playing the guitar, because it's so disgusting. It's like, how can they go 50 years without wiping the guitar even one time? Anyways, the next thing I'll do is get some mineral spirits out with another fresh piece of this white Scotch-Brite. Now the mineral spirits, hopefully, because it's more of a petroleum-based product, will get off any of the automotive grease and guck, because my guitar, or my customer, is an auto mechanic, and I'm thinking he's probably tried to play this a few times before he decided to bring it in for a neck reset, and his hands are usually very dirty. So we got to hit it from all angles, thinking, you know, there's dead skin cells here, there's auto grease, there's probably grease and grime from oils and cooking and food products and animals and human beings and reptiles. I mean, who knows? Who knows, man? This guitar is close to 50 years old. But we'll get it cleaned up. Tobacco. There's another thing, right? A lot of tobacco use back in the 80s. Everybody smoked, man. Now I've got naphtha. That cool, refreshing drink. Naphtha, naphtha. And cotton ball. Okay, so the whole thing behind naphtha and the cotton ball is that this finish on the guitar, the clear finish, is called nitrocellulose lacquer. And what are cotton balls made of? Cellulose. Cotton. The plant itself, on the molecular level, is Sorry. Cellulose. You've got to fight fire with fire, so you clean cellulose with cellulose. And so what I found, because I've done a lot of finish repairs and refinishing, is that if you clean the area super good and you have to do some touch-up later, that the touch-up, the new finish and the old finish will have a really nice seamless appearance. If you leave all that dirt on it and then you have to do a finish repair over the dirt, you'll see a really ugly witness line. And a lot of people don't realize the witness line is just lacquer sitting on dirt. New lacquer sitting on old dirt. So this is making it ready. Let's brush that retarder on here and set it over by the exhaust fan and let it soften for an hour or two. Then we'll pull the neck. Hey Siri, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, counting down.
So I think what happened was someone drilled a hole through the heel at some point because the neck was loose, and they tried doweling it with that kind of pine wood dowel. You see a bunch of glue and this white piece of wood there. That's what I think someone did a long time ago, and then they put the strap button there into the dowel to kind of cover it up. So this shouldn't be too much of a problem for the future of this guitar, but it wasn't a good idea. Better idea is to have someone pull the neck and set it properly, and that's what we'll do. Well, I'm going to hang that one up to dry for now. And then we'll probably fasten something like a handle of some sort here. And I'll put a hook, like an eye screw back here in the tail pin, so I can hang it. And give me something to hold on over here, and then we'll spray it. Actually, we're going to have to mask off the binding, the rosettes, do a little sanding, mask it off, mask off the sides, everything. And so the next time you see this, probably next week, I'll break this video in 2 parts. We'll spray, and then we'll reset the neck. And we'll attach that bridge, and we'll get her all playing again. I just pulled 2 necks today. This one is for my friend John in Little Rock. We're going to get that one put back together pretty soon. And that one's a really good sounding guitar. Oh yeah, also the Southern Jumbo from a few weeks ago. I got those 4 inlays replaced. They're brand new. So these ones are 70 years old. And these 4 are brand new. I had to stain them a little bit to get them to match. But that one's going to be ready to go home soon too. So I think that's all for this week. And I just can't wait to see the look on those kids' faces when they get their guitars back. Catch you guys later. See ya.